ideally, you can get out on the surface and play the day before. If it's indoor surface, you have to get used to the visuals of indoor, the roof, the speed of the court. But they wouldn't let us play. They had lessons or something, so we had to go outdoors. We're assuming that the outdoor court is similar to the indoor court. So we did 2-on-1s, playing backhands, we played some points, we shot and hit. We hit for about an hour. We don't overdo it because you're playing the next day. So, I think for me, like serving is like pitching, and my arm dies out. So I have to make sure I play, but I don't serve too much. If I serve too much, my arm dies, and I won't be able to serve the next day. I can serve for about 3 days. Tops. So you want to get out, play the surface, play some points, get used to it. Try to play with the time you're playing, you know. And then once you get to the warm-up, I like to do something really interesting that a lot of people disagree with me. I like to receive. And I choose to receive. You try to warm up previously if you can, but I choose to receive because if I choose to receive, I know I'm receiving. Because most people are taught to choose to serve, okay? Note the forehand shift, because I want more my forehand, and I basically play like this anyway, so I want more forehands than backhands. I like to explore what my opponent can do, so I like to go high, and I like to go forehand and backhand, and I like to go low, forehand, backhand. I try to check out their grip. They have a semi-western grip generally. They don't like low balls. Do they have two-hand backhand, one-hand backhand? Do they slice on their backhand? How's their movement? Do they cross step to the ball or hit open stance? If they cross step, meaning they cross their right leg over their left leg, it'll take them 2 steps to recover. May or may not be a weakness. But generally, those guys will always slice when you pull them wide. See what kind of shot selection they have. I'm having serious issues with the background. And the ball goes up. You can even see in the video, once the ball goes up above that colored thing, it's hard to see. And it's kind of bad in the court too. Like, so, and the roof is white, and so like, if they hit a high loop, you kind of lose it for a second. So the background is bad on the lower, and the background is bad on the upper. So I'm just trying to really focus on the ball. And I'm still trying to see what I can do, and I'm trying to get my rhythm. The court is similar to the outdoor court, so that's one good thing. It's a little slower. And just hit. Try to be nice. Don't hit winners. Go right back and forth to each other. Keep your feet moving. Make sure your forehand, backhand work. Make sure you can slice. Make sure you can roll. And the ball doesn't bounce. So this is kind of weird. We couldn't prepare for this. Like, the tournament ball is like an Australian Open ball. But we think they're old. They just don't bounce. We don't know if it's the court or the ball, but I've never experienced something like that where the ball just doesn't bounce. And there's no air in here. It rained earlier, so the humidity is really high, and there's no wind right now because it just finished raining previously. So those are two things you can't prepare for. So when you play matches, you never worry about your opponent's good shots. You never worry about the weather. You never worry about stuff in the court because it's what's on your side is on their side. You just try to deal with it. And it's really unfortunate because I can't prepare for the fact that there's no air in here. It's crazy hot. When they come to net, try to hit to them. If you're a volley, try to hit back to the person because it's nothing more annoying than I'm trying to hit to you and you're hitting winners. Nothing, right? Same thing we did earlier. Go forehand, go backhand, go high, go low. I like to hit spin. I hit like a lot of top spin. I hit a lot of slice, and then I like to hit like dipping shots. See how they handle low volleys right there. You know, and I like to hit like soft shots too. To see how they handle that. I like to go body. There's a soft shot. That's a good volleyer. And so just from this volleys warm up, I kind of know I'm like, oh, this guy can volley. But most teaching pros, if he's a tournament director, most teaching pros volley really well. So whenever you're going to play a teaching pro, you know they're going to volley really well. And because of our profession and you feed a lot of balls, most teaching pros don't like your forehand. Because the feeding process involves feeding with your forehand, and it generally tends to screw up your forehand. Notice how low the ball bounces. Really quite weird. And the ball doesn't go either. Really quite weird. You have to always make sure when you hit, you can step forward in the court like this. When you give them the overheads, test their movement, go left, right, go back, see where you hit the overhead, see how that works out for them. Some people have tendencies on the overheads, like they like to go forehand and go backhand. They're better to hit the ball one way or the other. And so when you see the warm-up, Whatever side they have a hard time hitting to, check it out. When you volley with them, you need to alter your volleys. See how they handle your volley. Go hard, go soft, hit with backspin, hit without. See which shots they don't like. Don't hit winners. I think the most scary thing when you hit with a volley or at the net is no matter how hard they hit you, you hit backspin. When I have people that volley with me and they don't hit to me and goes all the creation, I kind of know they have no control. And since they have no control, I know they're not going to volley. Yeah. And those people, so hard to see. When he drives balls, so hard to see. Those kind of people that uh, that volley winners at you tend to like hard balls. So when they come to net, I try to hit it really soft and try to get the ball dipped below the level of the net. The ball does not bounce, and once the ball gets below the level of the net, it's really hard to volley it. On my overheads, I just try to get used to. I just hit really soft on my serve, and I just try to get back to the guy. Um, I don't hit away from them. He's testing me out too. Look, I went left, I went right, I'm going backwards. Try not to hit winners, but they can hit forehand and backhand. See if he lobs better on one side. Sometimes in the warm up they can't lob, and so that's pretty indicative that they won't be able to lob you when they play. Okay. When you warm up your serve, I like to go forehand serve, backhand serve, body, and I try not to show my first serve because my first serve is unusual for my height, and so a lot of people don't expect me to have a decent first serve. He's doing the return thing, and so if you're gonna do the return thing, hit about 5 serves and switch. Because it's a time warm up, right? So you don't want to be serving the whole time and not see his serve. You need to see his serve. Okay. They also too, if you do the return thing, try to hit to the other person, not away from them. We have ball kids, so you could possibly go away from me, but try to, you want to be polite. When I return in the beginning, I don't like to. I just try to get the timing. I like to try to look for clues when they serve. Do they turn their shoulders a certain way? Do they turn their head? Do they move where they're serving? Does their toss change with the serve? Try to see where the ball goes. And generally, I just work on my timing in terms of a soft shot. So if we're doing a return thing, like some people like to just serve three, serve three, serve three, serve three. Some people like to return. If we're doing a return thing, I tend to just look for drop shots. I work my drop because it's polite. I work my touch right there. I'm gonna try to get the ball back. I want to make sure I can drop right, drop left. Some guys like to do the pro thing, and it's kind of funny because we have ball kids, right? So you can do the pro thing. We line up across from each other and we serve at the same time. I don't want to serve at him when he's serving, and I don't want him to serve at me when I'm serving. And it's alright, but our ball kids aren't very efficient, so it's not practical for us to do this. When I warm up my serve, I start really slow. I like to start with just my arm, then I add my shoulder, then I add my torso. I have a really bad fragile back, so I start really slow with my back, and I don't start jumping until towards the end of the warm up. I don't like to show my first serve, but I like to show the fact that I have a kick serve, a slice serve, a flat serve. So it makes them watch my serve for all these different things. There's no point for me to hide these serves because I want them to be aware I have all multiple serves, and they have to watch the multiple serves. I have a big first serve with how he goes in. These are the things you watch out. You watch them in the warm up. And then also in my head, I kind of have a script. So the first point, I normally serve down the middle, and I play a shot to the second shot to the backhand. On the second point, I generally serve down the middle and to their forehand. And second shot goes to forehand. So I'm going to test out how they move left and right. You want to have a plan. I'll generally serve first serve. I'll serve and volley. Second serve, I'll stay back. But I have a plan for my first 2 points, and that way I play the same 2 points all the time, and I'm fairly proficient at playing that short point over and over again. Okay. So hopefully this has helped you get ready for a tournament. Away tournaments are difficult because the facilities are different. Everything's a little bit different. I choose to receive. I like to see what they can do. I like to work on forehand. I like to see if they go high-low. Get used to the environment if you can. Can't do anything about the balls, the climate, the wind. And right now I'm just getting ready for the match. I chose to receive. I know what I'm going to do. I'm getting some water. It's really hot. I have an idea of what I'm going to do with the guy. From the base of the warm-up, I'm going to try to play his forehand. I think he has a good backhand. I think he's a good volleyer. When he comes to net, I'll try to keep the ball low. And I'll try to use a lob. He's kind of a big guy. He doesn't move super well. He's not super fast. And so my base plan is I'm going to play his forehand, get the ball back. look to move him around. If he comes to the net, get the ball low, throw a lobster shot. That's my base plan. And when I attack him, I'm planning to go backhand first and then forehand also. It's hard because although I think his forehand's weaker, most of my attack plans are generated against the backhand, so those are habit shots. Right now, I'm just cooling down a little bit, getting myself ready for the match. Hopefully these tips have helped you. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a message or give a comment, and hopefully we can converse about any problems or issues you have.